you be working that magic
Yeah,
over there.
I'm telling you, I'm sitting outside at work. I'm like, shoot, I'm finna do something. So I wanted to
I feel
make
you.
sure we had some updates coming up of what you got going on and make sure we get that out there. So just tell us what you got going on, Goddess, and your days and times and everything, your channels and all of that, so we can make sure everybody's going to be there on set day and time.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well, for most of you all who know, my name is Ebe Kemi Oshunliwa, and I am the high priestess at Kingdom Keys Universal Nation, as well as a program coordinator for Sacred Keys for You University. And so, with Sacred Keys, I'm just going to start with Sacred Keys. Sacred Keys for You University right now has opened up its doors for master teachers to come and be able to teach. So, we've created a platform for all conscious individuals that's been looking for somewhere that they can go and exploit or present, teach, a platform where you're always in creation. As a professor for the university, we specialize in those who have experience, not so much as having letters behind your name, but you have the experience to be able to teach somebody else how to navigate through this thing we call life.
Yes.
Um, right now, we do have opening enrollments for both professors and for students. However, we do have open enrollment for our youth program, which is coming up July the 11th at Wayne County Community College District here in Detroit, Michigan. However, do not let that deter you from being able to enroll into Sacred Keys for You, because Sacred Keys for You is a universal nation university. So we're universally known and connected. And the classes and the curriculum in which we can teach you can be established anywhere, because, like I say, it's a virtual online school. Okay. Um, our program for this summer is dealing with our youth. Our goal is geared towards the youth who have talents, who have skills. If you lived here in Detroit, Michigan, you understand how they shut down schools, they shut out programs, they shut out the recreation centers, so that our youth have no other choice but to stay on their phones. Why do they want them on their phones? Because they don't use their brains when they're on the phone. The phone does everything for them. So the concept is that if they can get you to be glued to your phones, and they can control the wave patterns that are going to your mind through the 5G energy. This is all energy. We are energetic beings. And so at Sacred Keys for You, we teach you how to unlock those sacred keys within you. And for this summer, we're going to unlock our youth, or pave a path for our youth to be able to make decisions in the future that's going to be more beneficial to who they are and what their families need, more so than becoming victims or laborers for the United States of America. Because the United States of America have been designed to make each individual citizen make the government, you hear what I said? I'm slowing down, make the government $3.3 million before you pass away. So they have already budget, okay, incorporated you from the time you were born, made you a business, and made themselves beneficiary over your assets by the lack of knowledge of our parents knowing that we sold our children over into slavery. Now, a lot of people don't like me to use that word, but I have to tell you how it is. We are enslaved. Anytime anything is controlling your actual righteous mind, you are enslaved to it, whether it be the economic system, the government, the family, the institutions, the school, the churches, family. These things are bartering us so that we don't become the spiritual beings that we are destined to become. And a lot of us say, well, it's going to happen anyway from the conscious community. They can't stop it from happening. No, they can't stop it to happen. But will you be ready when it happens? When you finish crystallizing within your DNA, are you going to be able to utilize that power and that energy that you got? Are you going to be aware of it? Or is somebody else going to be handling your power, your inherited
Yeah.
birthright? And so at Sacred Keys, we teach you how to gain hold to that power, how to not manipulate the power, but manipulate the power as well, how to embody your higher knowing of self. And so in our youth department, that's exactly what we're going to do while they're young, teach them so that by the time they turn 18, they could have already put themselves in a position to work independently instead of becoming laborers to their environment. I hope that I gave a clear illustration of what Sacred Keys for You it will be doing this summer. We're going to teach them basic entrepreneur skills, getting your EIN, setting your mission statements, registering for those who want to go up under LLC, those who don't. We're going to give you the different variations of how many different entities of business you can operate. We're going to actually take your talents, your skills. If you're a writer, we're going to teach you how to write that book, how to market that book, how to get that book published, how to get it out there. If you're an artist, we're going to teach you how to take your art, put it into motion, create a canvas, create a what do they call it, a gallery, and be able to market off your actual talents and skills. We're going to teach you how to take your gifts that you love, because one of the professors, Professor Hudson, teaches us at Sacred Keys for You, your treasures are where your heart is. So wherever you love, whatever you're passionate about, you can make it work for you, and it can make you a thriving business because it's your passion. When you're doing things that you don't like, especially us adults, we already know how dreadful it is having to get up to meet a 9 to 5 every day and still raise a household and still take care of bills. And these things become very overburdened when we are living them out. Not even talking about just living them out, become so bombarded to the point where we get stuck in certain traumas, certain loops. And so we want to break those loops. And that's what we do at Sacred Keys for You. Through all the educational programs, we teach from everything. We just got a professor that came on that's teaching us about farming in the city, how to gain land and be able to farm. We have professors that are teaching historical events and current events. Why is it important that we know historically? Because that's how you find your roots of who you are and how powerful you really are in the currents of right here and now, because it's in our DNA. Everything that was is today. And we have to come to a full understanding that we are powerful beyond measure, and there's nothing that can stop us from here on out but us. So we learning how to heal through the university as well, how to get rid of those things that you've been stagnated at, how to stop following somebody else's opinion or perspective of your life, to take governance and control of you. It's a powerful, beautiful feeling when you actually start claiming back you. And even though these things have the dualities that come with them, right? Because we do one thing and it seems like as soon as we start doing good, here comes some more crap, right? But we learn, we teach you how to, exactly. She say, call it what it is. Okay, so we start learning how to take everything and work it for our good, because we understand the good, the bad don't exist. Only here and now exists, and the constructs of how we perceive it to work now is what's going to manifest for the future to come. So that's everything we have with Sacred Keys for You. I hope I gave a good overall for that. We do have we have our Spirit, bring it to me. We have our parade. Our parade coming up. Oh, and I have a business card. Yeah, we have a. Excuse me, 1 minute. I'm trying to clear it. Parade. I have participated for 3 years straight in a row, helping other organizations establish themselves. This year, we're coming out the woodworks. We're coming out the gate, swinging bats, letting everybody know that Sacred Keys is in the house, and we here for your healing. If you want it, you can come get it. It's just that simple. We have counselors, therapists, psychiatrists, Reiki specialists, energy workers, farmers, barbers. Who else do we have? So many different wonderful, brilliant beings that are coming to the platform ready to work in all capacities, dealing with our temples. We have Oshun's temple, we have, which is for the women's, which we have a river walk coming up in Detroit, Michigan. If you live in Detroit and you want this healing, you want to learn more about what Tai Chi does and moving energy through the body and how to conjure up your Kai and your Chi, then come on out to the Riverwalk to 23rd of May. It's going to be on a Saturday. We're going to actually start at 5 o'clock in the morning. For those who are willing to do that actual channeling, that actual spiritual work, we're going to do that Tai Chi, that yoga, and we're going to watch the sun come on in. We're going to teach you how to sun gaze and set your intentions while you're sun gazing. And we're going to go into meditation. Then we're going to go through a walk. We're just going to walk from one end of the waterfront of downtown Detroit all the way to almost Belle Isle of downtown Detroit. And we're going to just spread the word and let people know that we're here, and hopefully recruit some more students to come and be involved with Sacred Keys for You. But that's dealing with Oshun's temple, because us as women have to learn how to take the time, the necessary time to heal ourselves, that sacred time. Okay. And what does that look like for you? A lot of us say we change, and we awaken, we see the truth, we see it, but what are you working towards it? You get what I'm saying? Everybody claiming it, but are you really putting forth that effort to embody your higher self? And it helps. Listen, it helps when you are around collective-minded individuals. Okay? To remind you exactly how brilliant and wonderful and magnificent you are, that you are enough as you are. You hear what I'm saying? Because everything you need is inside of you. And our goal is to help you bring light so that you can become enlightened within yourself. Okay. And that's on the 23rd of May. We're going to be at the Riverwalk downtown. All the women in the city is free to come. We're asking for a donation of $25. And if you come and you don't have the $25, we're not going to turn you away. But that's just a donation that we're asking for, because we are building the kingdom. So if you can give a donation, please do. This is open for men and women, even though it's the womb willing walk. Okay. You men are come and support your goddesses. Come and support your sisters. Show them that you understand what it means to help them nurture themselves back to their higher knowing. Because that's what's wrong with a lot of our households. We're not supporting each other. We're not loving each other. And history has taught us that we were the original nurturers. We were the original caregivers. What made us different than any other race on the planet, we cared more about our supporting each other than anything else. Okay? You couldn't come on a block and mess with one and then mess with us all. You hear what I'm saying? Now we're so divided as a family, we don't even want to talk to our own mothers. We won't even talk to our own fathers. We don't want to talk to our own children. We have to heal. We have to heal in order for the manifestation of the kingdom to come into full fruition. What is the kingdom? You are the kingdom and you are the key. I'm going to say it again. You are the kingdom and you are the key. This is not one of those organizations that we're coming and asking you to come and pay and put all your money into us and you never get nothing out of it. No, what you put in, you will righteously receive, because the manifestation is a collective embodiment. It's a collective embodiment. And so with Oshun's temple, that's what we have coming up on the 31st. We have a sacred Zoom. This Zoom is only for the women, the mothers, the sisters, the aunts, the daughters. Come on in, the daughters. We are embodying our feminine energy through our ancestral rituals. So we're going to talk about our indigenous rights as being women. We're going to talk about us being healing women, women of crafts, of gifts, ancestral embodiment. We're going to talk about galactic embodiment. We're going to talk about womb healing, yoni steams, herbal remedies that women can start taking to help bring back our youthfulness. We have to become more flexible, if you will, within our development moving forward. So we're going to go into yoga and the ancient science. One of the goddesses, oh my goodness, I cannot wait for the goddesses to meet her. She's going to teach us how to actually do different yoga styles that activate instantly. Oh my God, you do not want to miss this Zoom, okay? Then we're going to actually deal with women who are going to relate to you on everyday hood shit. I'm just being real with you. Like, we're going to come with the real. Everyday hood shit, yeah, baby daddy trauma, sister drama, mama drama, hating, envy, jealousy. We're going to eliminate all of that, and we're going to teach you how to do it simply with a transitional thought. Ashe? Then we're also going to discuss what else we are.
Yeah,
It's so much we're discussing. Huh?
I was saying Ashe.
I didn't hear you got it. Ashe. So I don't want
Ashe.
to take over.
Mhm.
Right. I don't want to keep going, but there's a lot that we're going to be covering. Okay. Because it's needed.
Mhm.
It's needed and the time is now. So the question that I propose to people is, are you ready? And if you're ready, the only person you can cheat is yourself. If you're not putting yourself in
Mhm.
position to gain all that is freely coming to you, then I don't know what else to do for you. It's nothing I can do for you. You're going to have to figure this out for yourself. Now, what I can do is invite you to come in and participate with the women who are doing the work. We're not just talking about it. We are embodying it. We're living it. We're doing it. We're going to start at 12 midnight for those who actually are into that craft. You ain't scared. You ain't afraid to tap into your ancestral knowledge. At 12 midnight, we're going to start a virtual workshop that starts from 12 midnight until 2 a.m. And why are we choosing this window? Because in the midnight hours, there's more peace and quiet. One. Two, there's portals of activation that are open. And if you are up during those hours doing the right work in the alignment, you unlock some things that opens doors for you. So we're going to tell some secrets in this Zoom that, and you ain't going to hear nowhere else. We're going to cover planetary alignment. We're going to talk about herbal medicine. We're going to talk about the connection of planetary alignment with herbal medicine. We're going to talk about spiritual baths, mirror magic, candle magic. We're going to petition, sigils, symbolization. It's a 3-hour workshop. 3 hours to invest in yourself for $25. That is what we're asking for that particular workshop. What else do we have going on? I think that covers everything for this particular month going into, like I say, the Vision for Youth program starts July the 11th. We are gathering the men. Don't get it twisted. The kingdom did not lead the gods out of this. We have Olokun's temple. For those who do not know who Olokun is the god of the deepest of the waters. He's so deep in the water that he's also in the sky. You hear what I'm saying? The power of a God who knows the position of protecting what is his. And Olokun, who better than a God to charge as the deity over the temple when you are talking about investing and healing as a man. Men need to know themselves and heal them so they can heal and resurrect. You hear what I'm saying? Now it's time for the man to resurrect the woman back to her place, because society took everything from the woman and made her the oldest slave. Did you hear what I said? The woman has been the oldest slave since the beginning of creation. And we're going to talk about that in that workshop as well, because a lot of women don't see it. A lot of women don't understand that they are stuck up under a man's spell. Did you hear what I said? They're stuck up under a man's spell. And that's not to become chauvinistic towards men or women. It's to bring the reality of our historical facts to current day, to understanding that we as women are still enslaved. We're the only ones that's still enslaved. Every other entity, race, culture, nation has set themselves free, but the woman. You hear what I said? But the woman. Come and talk with us. I like the fact that God has put that up. Sunday, we're going to be talking about the vision of the woman and healing her womb. We're going to be talking about the vision of our youth and why it's so important that the woman heal herself, because she is the one who births the nation. You hear what I'm saying? The woman.
That's right. We
Birthed
ain't
the
come from
nation.
no rib.
Okay, we ain't
Come
come
from
from no
nobody's
rib.
rib.
Our XX chromosomes have taught us that. And there's one of the goddesses who was talking about trauma. She has a perfect illustration of a program where she breaks down in the university that how the woman was the creator of everything that's on the planet Earth. Nothing can come into the planet in case it came through the woman's existence. And we overlook that as if it's nonchalant, and it's nothing, and it's everything.
That's right.
It's everything. The woman has to claim back her throne, and she has to claim back her crown. But there's a process in doing it, and it's not going to come just because you claiming it. You have to put in the work. You must do the work. We must heal. We must come out of our feelings, because we feel a lot. we give so much energy to feeling, not realizing that that's the sign, that's the lesson, that's the ding, 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 spirit saying, pay attention to what you're feeling, feel right there, right there. That's what you need to focus on right there. That's what you need to heal from right there. But we'll try to condone it. We'll try to cover it up, blow it off like it's nothing, because we have become comfortable in hell. Did you hear what I said? We are
Yep.
comfortable in
That's your
hell.
stripping away your critical thinking.
Exactly. And so we eventually wind up where we don't think at all. You'd be surprised how many people are not breathing because of anxieties and stress and overwhelmed and bills and drama and and the
All
list
right.
just goes on. You see how it's just so heavy just to talk about it. We have to rise above all that and understand that the past don't exist. And the only thing that is existing right now is us, here and now. Here and now is going to pave, whether tomorrow be bright or it be dim for you. If hell continues on and you look up, and how they say they will lift up their eyes. In the last days, they will lift up their eyes and realize that, damn, I'm in hell.
Right.
You have to
And
take
that
your
they
mind
created.
out of, exactly. They don't want to create. We didn't got lazy. We have gotten so lazy with the power that the greatest power we could have is creation.
Yep.
And it requires what? Discipline, dedication, action. We want to move in a masculine energy because action is a masculine term, right? So we want to move in masculine energy, yet and still we don't take the time to nurture it. We don't take the time to water it. So that's just tilling the ground and throwing some seeds in there and hoping it do what it's supposed to do on its own. We still have to play our part. We have to
Just throwing
tend
it
to
out
it.
there.
Just don't, you see what I'm saying? It's time out for that. Beloveds, it's time out for that. And I don't care what your knowledge is, what your science is, your religion is. The question is, do you know who you are? Because if you sincerely know who you are, then you understand that nothing on the outside is more powerful than what's inside of you. Period. So
Right.
I'm gonna save. I think I should end it right there so I can save some for Sunday night.
Oh, well, that's all right. That's the reason why, I decided, well, all through, the week, I'm just going to do some inserts and just what's going on. And, everything you got going on is very important and we need it. So, I'll probably be back on here again, sending you a message. You get that message, hop on so we can talk about it. We need this. And I know
Mm.
it's helping me, you
Shay,
know,
helping you,
it's helping
helping
me. So
me as
I'm
well.
definitely trying to be in there. Definitely trying to
Yes,
be
and
in there.
I want to throw this out there real too, because you just mentioned something that is very powerful that people aren't understanding. When we say, "Oh, it's helping me because it's also helping the person who's giving it."
Mm.
So, as
Yeah.
givers and as healers, part of our healing is to give, to teach what we know. Because I have found some of my own answers coming to me in the process of teaching what I know. Like
Hmm.
that sounds crazy to some people, but that's the truth. That's how the
Yeah.
spirit works. You go into your meditation, as the old people were saying, your secret closet, and you get to praying in that dark shadow space where no one else is at. You can be vulnerable and talk to your higher self, and the spirit will talk through you. And if you're paying attention, you'll catch the answer sometimes coming through you. You don't need nothing on the outside to answer what you are seeking and what you need to find. You just need to practice. You need the tools. You need to know how to activate them. You got to learn how to channel it. You have to learn how to invoke it. And these things are not something that comes overnight. For some, it's your divine gift, it's your divine assignment with your heavenly contract to activate at a certain time and a certain date. You keeping dates with destiny. I ain't mad at you. Some of us, we got to put in some work. Some of us, trauma is rooted so deep:
Yeah.
molestation, hate, anger, abuse, neglect, that we have to go deeper into shadow work and identifying these things that are keeping us blocked so that the energy can't surge through our body to tap into higher knowing, higher elevation. And we must rise because right now the earth is splitting into 5D energy, meaning creativity energy. If you ain't creating, you ain't operating with God. Simple. You have to be creating. Ashe.
Ashe. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I really appreciate you coming on here, Goddess Kimmy, and we're definitely going to stay in contact. You were here for me before our Vision of Healing podcast, and I just want to say, I really appreciate you. I'm glad we, touched paths because you really made a difference. And I'm gonna be here. Whatever I
Ashe.
can do to support you, just let me know, and I will be there. And this is Frequency Higher Podcast, and we will be back with you probably in a couple more days. It might be later, I don't know, whatever I feel like, whatever uplifting the kingdom and making sure that our people get to where we need to go, that's what we're going to do. And
Ashe.
so I
And once
appreciate
again,
y'all. Go ahead.
oh, no, I was just going to say once again, if you happen to be in the metropolitan area of Detroit, Michigan, Highland Park, come on down to Manchester and Woodward at 10 o'clock. At the latest 10:30, and sign up, come and be a part of Sacred Keys Parade. There's going to be food, there's going to be entertainment, live band, Frequency Higher. From my understanding, Frequency Higher is going to be in the building with entertainment. So we might have some artists that's going to perform. We're going to have a wonderful time in the community, and it's a family event. So come on down and support us. Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe. All right. This is me,
All right.
Fee. I'm leaving up out of here, but I will see y'all later. Make sure y'all make it down there, Detroit, Michigan, where Goddess Kimmy, and support the cause. We love you all. Shout out to Goddess Martez. We'll see you later.
Peace.